Jyotindra bhai to start the PowerPoint presentation. Jyotindra bhai.
Yeah, okay. All right.
Mukund bhai, thank you.
Bas majama ben.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
just hold on.
Okay.
Okay.
Jyotindra bhai always done excellent work.
I'm having problem sharing.
Should I
Pankaj
start,
bhai.
Jyotindra bhai?
Pankaj
Jagdish
bhai.
Wait. Let me go back.
Okay, try one more time. Others, I will start from here.
Kanke, I had it on.
Yeah, otherwise Jagdish bhai will start. Yeah. No
Pankaj
problem.
bhai, we can do Tina's speech.
Okay, go ahead. No, Jyotindra, go ahead.
ના થઈ જાય.
I think they are almost there now.
Okay.
Sorry. Thank you. Pankaj bhai, take over, please.
Perfect.
Yeah, okay. Okay, Hansa Ben.
You have to unmute.
Mute.
Unmute કરવું પડશે હંસા બેન.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I like to introduce my daughter Tina. She's the youngest one. And Tina will give her speech. So will you please put her on the Tina Paikade? Okay.
Okay, thank you. Happy birthday, Dad.
Thank you.
You know, it's really my pleasure to just say a few words about my father. I would actually use 3 words to describe him: generous, hardworking, and inspirational. As you know, my father grew up in India and came to the United States with very little. And yet, as long as I can remember, he has always taken care of everyone in our family. From my mother, whose career he fully supported, to us 2 daughters for whom he always sought out the best education, to his brothers and sisters, many of whom he sponsored to immigrate to the United States or funded to start businesses, his nieces and nephews for whom he found some well-paying jobs, and his grandchildren to whom he tries to teach everything he's learned. I would also describe him as hardworking. My father has worked so hard with humility, including working in a manufacturing company while he was applying to get his first engineering job, to commuting or driving hundreds of miles across state borders in his jobs working at Bechtel and Turner, to coming up on hard times in the recession in the late 1990s when both of his daughters were in college. And that's when he bought a retail store and started working to sell fine wines and spirits at the age of 50. And then he finally retired last year. There is not a day in his life that I can remember he didn't demonstrate his tireless work ethic, which is so inspiring to all of us. And the last word I'll use is inspirational. My father has always had high expectations of himself and of others. He believes that anything is possible, and he studied hard even to earn his way to a full scholarship in boarding school at age 10. He started in this country with $8 on a student visa, and he has been really blessed with the good fortune to prosper as a result of his hard work and to generously share in this fortune to enable others to prosper, and importantly, to celebrate and enjoy the good times along the way with those who have filled our lives with so much friendship and joy. Thank you so much to so many friends and family who've joined us here today to celebrate his milestone birthday. And we would also like to thank very much the Indo-American Senior Center of New York for providing such a unique platform. Next, I'll introduce my husband, Tony.
Oh, thank you. Grandpa, happy birthday.
Thank you.
80 years since you still seem to get around like, I don't know, someone my age. But this is an incredible milestone. We're so happy we can be here with you to celebrate with you, along with people around the world from the East Coast, India, UK. It's amazing we're able to do this. That's one maybe perhaps amazing thing about this pandemic. It's enabled things like this to happen. But warmest wishes to you for many more happy birthdays that we look forward to celebrating with you. And I just want to now introduce our son, Balu, age 12, who has prepared a special song that he would like to play for you on a clarinet, which I will mention is actually a family heirloom. This was first played by Kavita Masi about, I think 40 years ago. And then it was handed down to her little sister, Tina, who carried on the tradition. And then it sat in closets in various parts of the United States as the family moved from place to place for many years. And now, just about a year ago, we were 2 years ago, okay. We were able to find this clarinet when Balu, just on his own, chose to learn the clarinet.
No,
with a little nudging. And now he's about to perform a special song. Thank you. That was amazing.
Okay, now I'd like to introduce my sister Kavita in Mumbai. If we could turn on her mic.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, terrific. Balu, that was awesome. And I love that you're playing my clarinet. It's I'm so glad that it's still being used and cherished. Daddy, happy birthday. I'm so sorry that we can't all be together for this big day, but I'm happy to see you with Mom and happy to see you healthy and enjoying what a great concert you all put together. I just want to tell everyone a little bit more about you. I think we've heard a lot, but some of the things that I think others might really appreciate is, you know, my dad fulfilled his own father's wish to have one of his 8 children study in the United States. Dad earned a master's degree from Brigham Young University. And he actually went to the United States when my mom was pregnant and didn't meet me until I was 8 months old. So it gives you a sense of this kind of commitment he had to education and to sort of developing himself and establishing a successful sort of career. As an engineer, he worked in 2 countries and worked on iconic projects such as Philadelphia's Mellon Tower and Bell Atlantic Tower. And in India, he built a satellite station. As an entrepreneur, he left no stone unturned and he improved his domain knowledge about fine wines and along the way built a profitable and sustainable business. But more than his contributions as a corporate executive and business owner, Daddy's focus and belief in education is unmatched. Dad always prioritized our education, mine and my sisters, and ensured that in every move our family made across the country and back again, we always attended the best schools. And while we were in college, Tina, you can remember this, we used to get weekly handwritten letters from Dad, extolling the virtues of hard work and getting a good education. He always told us also to get a good night's sleep, which we still appreciate. Dad financially and otherwise supports the education of his 4 grandchildren, 2 of whom are here. 1 is on the screen and 1 is very tired and went to sleep. His many grandnephews and grandnieces across India, as well as others in our very, very big family. As an ardent follower of Jainism, Dad contributes generously to Jain organizations both in the US and in India. And for example, he supports the education of girls in the form of scholarships via the Mayurjan Vidyalaya, and through the Rumnik and Hansa Shah Charitable Foundation, he offers scholarships to girls who pursue education both within India as well as in the US. Not wanting to, continuing his own investment in himself, he continued his own education through stock market investments, real estate ventures, and global travel. He and my mother, Hansa, have been to nearly every continent. Africa is next up, Dad, is just as soon as COVID is behind us. We're all gonna go there, okay? In short, my dad is very loving and humble, persistent and brave. He's forward-thinking, risk-taking, and strong-minded. He's our hero, all of our hero, and we're so honored to be able to celebrate with him and all of you today. I just wish we could be in person, but Mom, this is such a great platform. And thank you for working so hard to put it together. I know you put a lot of effort into this. I want to thank the Indo-American Senior Center of New York and the wonderful artists who played many of Dad's favorite songs. I know we all enjoyed it. We had a nice party here in Mumbai, enjoyed some dinner and cake and made it a great Saturday night. So thank you so much. I'm going to turn it over to my husband, Prashant, who's going to say a few words.
Hi, good evening, good morning to many of you. I'd like to raise a little toast to one of the coolest dads I know. Not only is he cool, but he's one of the most caring people I've come to know over the last almost 25 years since I first met you. What I'd also love to tell you is that over these 25 years, I've personally come to learn a lot about and discuss and have a lot of fun times around the stock market. At the same time, learning a lot more from you about fine wine and really appreciating good taste in life. I think to our grandkids, all four of them, you truly are the coolest grandfather. And I think that, you truly are an inspiration to them, as you've been to all of us. And with that, I'd like to introduce you to, and everybody, to our three granddaughters. One Saya on my right, three daughters. Saya on my right, she'll be performing a
Yes.
on the, and then to Reina, who has just whipped up a short poem for you. And Sophia, if we can wake her up. But over to you, Saya.
Happy birthday, Grandpa.
Thank you.
I'm going to be playing Everglow
A second, okay.
by Coldplay. It's one of my favorite songs, and I just thought I don't know, like to share it with you. I hope you all enjoy. Thank you.
Very good, sir. Very good, Saya.
Okay. Avansaben,
One second. Sorry.
1 second. There is one poem, just a little poem. Raina will say, read it.
Go ahead, Reena.
Go ahead, Raina.
First of all, I want to say happy birthday, Grandpa. I have to make this really quick, but I got this assignment in 3rd grade, and I wanted to talk about it. So it's called Dear Grandpa. Dear Grandpa, I wrote about you in 3rd grade. The store you ran, the buildings you made. A beautiful wife and a beautiful house, a caring dad and a loving spouse. Procuring a taste for stone fine walls, filled to the brim with finer alcohol. But that's not all. The children you raised, you made legacies. They are my family, my loving necessity. You ran a clan of crazy misfits with loud mouths and snapbacks and thinking quite quick. Thank you, Grandpa, for writing in stone that treasures my mind, treasures the most. From nice jokes to nice lives, I think we concur. To making a toast to this family's anchor. Years of thank yous have been left unsaid. So here's to our family's amazing masthead. Happy birthday, Grandpa, and cheers to the many years ahead.
Thank you, Raina. Very good. Very good. Thank you.
okay. રમણીકભાઈ, હવે તમે અને અંસાબેન.
હા.
Yeah.
હા. હવે રમણીક એને બોલો. ચાલુ છે.
First of all, let me thanks to the executive members of Indo-American Senior Citizens Center of New York, including their spouses, for organizing this gala milestone event. And I also thanks Bipin Bhai and Kashmira to introduce me such a wonderful organization. And I urge everybody to become a member of this organization. Is a wonderful organization, okay? And they bring all kind of program, and particularly in this COVID situation, they make so much unity in their among community that is amazing organization. Also, let me thanks to my lovely wife and my both the daughters for planning today's gala milestone birthday event. Again, also thanks to entire Sur Sangam group, and particularly to Sachin and anchorman Dr. Manoj Bhai for playing almost all my favorite songs in a very difficult lockdown status due to COVID. Nagpur, particularly in Maharashtra, is very, very locked down, and they made it this successful. And I thanks to God that this happened. Thanks to my brothers and sister, granddaughters, grandson, and both my son-in-law, and also my nephews and nieces, and all the relatives for joining this gala event. I really saw my sister, she's close to 85, and she also joined us. Thanks to all my friends from US and all over the world, particularly from UK, India, and Australia for joining to celebrate my milestone birthday. Thanks to my granddaughter Saya, Reina, Sophia for playing piano and singing poem, and especially thanks to my grandson Balu for playing clarinet. And I thanks to everybody for good wishes for my birthday. Again, I urge everybody to become a member of Indo-American Senior Citizen of Center of New York. It's a wonderful organization, and they have a very good platform, and they serve the community very well. And again, thanks everybody. Thank you.
Take it away. Pankaj bhai.
Yes.
Take it away.
તમે હંસાબેન તમારે કે નથી કહેવાનું?
હા મારે કહેવાનું છે પણ પછી મોડું થઈ જશે તમને વાંધો નહીં.
ના ના હવે તમારી સ્પીચ પૂર્ણાહિત થશે. તમે હા
ઓકે રમણીકના આ જન્મ દિવસની ઉજવણી ઝૂમ દ્વારા આપણે કરી રહ્યા, એનો ઘણો જ આનંદ થયો. પહેલા તો એમ લાગતું હતું કે મંડે તો કે પ્રોગ્રામ નહીં થાય, પણ તમે બહુ સારી રીતે સચિનભાઈને કર્યા અને પ્રોગ્રામ કર્યો, એથી ઘણો આભાર છે. With gratitude, we celebrated whole this birthday, and especially Mukundbhai અને પંકજભાઈ અને નિરંજનભાઈનો ખૂબ ખૂબ આભાર, અને especially PowerPoint બનાવવા માટે જ્યોતિન્દ્રભાઈનો બી ખૂબ આભાર. મારી બંને દીકરીઓને બધાનો આભાર. બિપિનભાઈ અને કાશ્મીરાનો ખૂબ આભાર. આખો જે પ્રોગ્રામ તમે કરો છો એ અમને છેલ્લા 6 મહિનાથી જોતા હતા, અમને ઘણું ગમ્યું, અને તેથી અમે ડિસાઇડ કર્યું કે આપણે આ ગ્રુપના મેમ્બર બની જવું છે, અને that's why we started the membership and then the sponsorship of the program. અમે અમારા ઘણા મિત્રોને કહ્યું છે, અને તેઓ પણ આમાં જોડાવા માટે તૈયાર થઈ ગયા છે. થોડા દિવસોમાં તમને એ લોકોના ફોન કોલ મળશે. થેન્ક યુ વેરી મચ મુકુંદભાઈ એન્ડ પંકજભાઈ. અને આ એસોસિએશન દ્વારા અમને ઘણા બધા વિદ્વાનોનો પરિચય થયો, અને ઘણા બધા સારા લેક્ચરો વગેરે સાંભળવા માટે અમને ઘણો જ બધો આનંદ મળ્યો છે. તો વી આર વેરી લકી ટુ હેવ યુ ઓલ ગાઈસ. થેન્ક યુ.
Thank you. Thank you.
ઓલ માય ન્યૂ મિત્રો.
ઓકે, થેન્ક યુ વેરી મચ રમણીકભાઈ અને હંસાબેન. મુકુંદભાઈ
હવે એમનું પાવરપોઈન્ટ પ્રેઝન્ટેશન ને બધું પતી ગયું છે, એટલે હવે 1 મિનિટનો ટાઈમ હોય તો આપણે પેલા શોભનાબેનને લાવજો, કારણ કે મને એની નોટ આવી છે કે એના પ્રોગ્રામ વિશે જરા 2 શબ્દ કહેવા છે. તો શોભનાબેન, આર યુ ધેર નાઉ?
ચાલો થેન્ક્સ નું પતાવી દો. થેન્ક્સ.
હા ઓકે, એમ કરો, વોટ ઓફ થેન્ક્સ કહી દો. શોભનાબેન પેલા આપણે શોભનાબેન જે સુહાગબેનની સાથે છે એની વાત
આપણી વાત
શોભનાબેન. અચ્છા અરુણભાઈ, તમે વોટ ઓફ થેન્ક્સ.
અરુણભાઈને વોટ ઓફ થેન્ક્સ. યસ.
નમસ્તે. સૌ પ્રથમ આપ સૌને મારા જય જિનેન્દ્ર, જય શ્રી કૃષ્ણ. આજના કાર્યક્રમ માટે મને આભાર વિધિ કરવાની તક આપવા બદલ હું આપણા પ્રમુખ શ્રી મુકુંદભાઈ મહેતાનો આભારી છું. પેન્ડેમિકના સમયમાં
હું
આપણા બાળભાઈના
દરેક
ક્યાં
વખતે
જતા રહ્યા એ ખબર ના પડી. આવા સરસ પ્રોગ્રામો કરવા પાછળ આપણા પ્રમુખ શ્રી મુકુંદભાઈ મહેતા અને ઉપપ્રમુખ શ્રી પંકજભાઈ પતિની કાર્યનિપુણતા તથા કમિટીના બધા મેમ્બરોની અગાધ ધગશ અને મહેનત એ જવાબદાર છે. આપણા બીજા ઉપપ્રમુખ શ્રી જગદીશભાઈ પટેલ એમના સ્મૂથ સંચાલન વિના ઝૂમ ન ચાલતું હોત તો આપણે આટલું બધું એન્જોય ન કરતા હોત. એવી જ રીતે જ્યોતિન્દ્રભાઈ પટેલ એમનું પાવર પોઈન્ટ પ્રેઝન્ટેશન એનો ખાસ ઉલ્લેખ કરવા જેવો છે. આ બધા મહાનુભાવોનો આટલા બધા કામ કરવાના કારણે આપણે આટલું બધું એન્જોય કરીએ છીએ, તો એ સૌનો આભાર. સુર સંગમના પ્રોગ્રામમાં આજે એમના કલા મુદ્દે ખાસ જૂના જૂના ગીતો એકઠા કરી તેની જે રસધારા પીરસી છે આપણને, એ બદલ એમનો ખૂબ ખૂબ આભાર. ગયા થોડા દિવસો પહેલા જે આપણે ત્યાં મહેમાન બનીને આવતા હતા અને આજે આપણા કુટુંબી બનીને બેઠા છે એવા શ્રી રમણીકભાઈ અને હંસાબેનને આપણે આવકારીએ અને વેલકમ ટુ યોર ઓન હોમ. રમણીકભાઈ, અમારી અહીં એક બીજી પણ ક્લબ છે 80+ની, તો 80+ની ક્લબમાં પણ અમે તમને આવકારીએ છીએ અને આપણે બધા સ્વાસ્થ્ય રાખીએ અને જિંદગી વધારે વધારે એન્જોય કરીએ એ જ પ્રભુને પ્રાર્થના. તમે આજનો પ્રોગ્રામ સ્પોન્સર કર્યો એ બદલ અમે સૌ તમારા આભારી છીએ. અંતમાં ફરી એકવાર મારા તમને સૌને જય શ્રી કૃષ્ણ, જય જીરન.
થેન્ક યુ અરુણભાઈ, વેરી ગુડ વોટ ઓફ થેન્ક્સ. એક વસ્તુ મારે સૌને ચોખવટ કરવાની છે કે પ્રાર્થના માટે કે વોટ ઓફ થેન્ક્સ માટે મને પર્સનલી કોઈ આભાર નહીં માનવો, કારણ કે ધીસ ઇઝ ઓલ અ ટીમ વર્ક છે, બધાનો સાથ છે, એનાથી આ સંસ્થા ચાલે છે. આ સંસ્થા કોઈ એક માણસ ચલાવી શકે એવું નથી. ઇટ્સ એ સાંકળ જેવું છે, એટલે બધાનો સહકાર છે અને કોઓપરેશનથી આ સંસ્થા ચાલી રહી છે. અને પ્રાર્થના માટે અને વોટ ઓફ થેન્ક્સ માટે at random I just select the name and just give them a call whether they are ready, and in some cases some of the members say on their own that they would like to have a prarthna or a vote of thanks. So please never say ke Mukund bhai no thanks. It is a teamwork, okay, just to clarify.
આ તબક્કે એક બીજી વાત કરી દઉં. મુકુંદભાઈ બોલો બોલો.
નહીં બોલ.
ઓકે, આ આખા કાર્યક્રમનું અને બધા કાર્યક્રમોમાં જે મુખ્ય સફળતાનું કારણ છે કે રાઈટ ટાઈમે રાઈટ પર્સનને સ્ક્રીન ઉપર લઈ આવવા, એ સૌથી અગત્યનું કામ જો કોઈ કરતા હોય તો એ છે નિરંજનભાઈ. અને નિરંજનભાઈની એ જે ઝડપથી લોકોને શોધી અને સ્ક્રીન ઉપર લાવે છે એના માટે નિરંજનભાઈ ખૂબ ખૂબ આભાર. અને જગદીશભાઈ તો એટલા બધા વ્યસ્ત છે અને છતાં ગમે ત્યાં હોય પણ ઝૂમ ઉપર હાજર થઈ જાય છે. સો થેન્ક યુ વેરી મચ. હવે જેને પણ કંઈ પણ કહેવું હોય, જોઈને કોઈને પોતાના પ્રોગ્રામની પણ ઇન્ફોર્મેશન આપવી હોય તો એ લોકો હાથ ઊંચો કરે, આપણે એમને વારાફરતી લઈ આવીશું. એટલે 5 મિનિટ આપણે પ્રતિભાવોમાં કોઈને બીજી કોઈ ઇન્ફોર્મેશન આપવી હોય તો પણ આપી શકશે.
પેલા શોભનાબેને કહ્યું છે તો જો
એમને એ હાથ ઊંચો કરે તો આપણે એમને લઈ આવીશું.
અનમ્યુટ કરો.